I got one dig. Oh, nice.
One enemy remaining.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time Has Been a Window. Now recently, while playing Valorant, I've been coming across a lot of old school 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source players. So I'm sure you're wondering why this game is so popular amongst that crowd. Well, the answer is simple. It's the movement. You see, back in the original versions of Counter-Strike, the movement was more about being precise and peeking things as perfectly as possible. It was a little bit slower and a little bit more methodical. In contrast, CSGO not only has faster movement, but it also has faster acceleration, which allows you to do AD/AD spam. This allows you to dodge shots much easier. It also allows you to take shots at your opponent without having to fully commit. It's a large reason why a lot of old players that moved to CSGO felt that the movement was too slippery. Not only that, the entire way that jumping is handled in CSGO is completely different than the strafe jumping that was required in 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source. Meanwhile, Valorant pretty much replicates the movement from Counter-Strike 1.6 and Counter-Strike Source, though it might be a little bit slower. Now keep in mind, when I'm bringing up the movement, I'm not talking about when you have powers activated. Obviously, that can change the movement significantly, like when Jett moves across at supersonic speeds. Another big similarity is gunplay. The rifles work very similarly to how they work in Counter-Strike Source in 1.6. The first couple of bullets are incredibly accurate, and then after that it goes into a random recoil system. Now in prior versions of Counter-Strike, every gun had 7 different random recoil patterns. So either you'd try to tap them with the first couple of bullets and get the kill, or you'd have to watch how the recoil was playing out and adjust on the fly. Meanwhile, in Counter-Strike Global Offensive, every gun has a set recoil pattern that you can learn. And don't even get me started on the Deagle in Source, which is very similar to its equivalent in Valorant. And because of this, old school players can feel very much at home with a game like Valorant. That is, with the exception of the powers that dominate the gameplay. And with them occasionally adding new characters, I imagine those will get even more out of hand. For example, in this game I'll be playing one of the newest characters, Reyna, who I feel is incredibly overpowered. I feel like it's not hard to drop 20 kills with her without putting much thought into it. But there is something fun about playing a character that feels so overpowered.
Enemy spotted.
Was one up long?
Good pick.
Healing you.
Long A, you said?
Yeah, the Reyna was there.
Or I didn't see shits.
Well, that is as long as you're not getting flanked.
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted.
Just give me a moment.
Better gun there.
Now when I saw the Sage put a wall into the door like this, I was curious if I could exploit it.
Going into B.
Obviously, it didn't work out for me.
You have Phoenix there and one from A connector.
Went back to site.
Still in sight.
Stay down.
Boom. One enemy remaining.
In the back. I'm not gonna lie, that shorty is so powerful at close range. I wonder if it might be a little bit too powerful.
I'm a Jet main, so there's that.
Still in sight.
Now as you can see here, while I did not use that blind very effectively, it can be used quite effectively. For example, since a player can shoot it to disable it, it can alert me of a player's location.
Last player standing.
Now, as you guys can tell, it looks like Sova has a tendency of trying to go for a hard flank. So this is something I definitely need to keep in mind as the rounds go on to try to catch him when he thinks it's safe.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
A? They like to peek it. I can arrow over. Sending my child out A.
He looks just like you. Haven't done. Let's do it again, actually.
That's a shitty arrow.
Enemy spotted.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Gotta pick mid. Reyna, to your left. They're coming down.
Wow, I really gotta be hitting shots like that. As you can see, I'm off to a slow start this game, but I'm sure I'll pick things up.
sight. The hunt begins. Still in sight. Your duty is parasite.
He's revealed.
Good job. Go back to the A tank. Well, it looks like the guys I'm playing with vetoed me on that idea, and we found our way back over to the C site.
Okay. Long.
Want to try the A take now, or do you want to do another C take?
Yeah, slow walk A. I'm gonna throw those smokes in.
One there. One push short. One down.
Found them. Sage, the other person's watching that.
Killed you quickly.
By the way, when I say sending my child in, it means I'm droning.
Straight back.
One to left.
There's one probably back.
Duck. Our spikes down.
Right, close right, close right.
Cutting their vision.
Someone has to get bomb.
Still in sight. I have the spike. One enemy remaining.
Hit 50.
Your life.
Keep them guessing, you know. Should we stack A?
I hear you.
Stack
People at the
C.
B.
Joke's over! You're dead!
There they are.
Oh, they push short.
Last
Blank.
player standing.
Now, one thing I've noticed from playing this map multiple times is if you want to do a quick take, taking C or A seem to be your best bets. And if you want to do a late take, taking B seems to work a lot better. Though even after playing this multiple times, having 3 different bomb sites is still weird to me. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. This guy always pushes short. I'm just going to sit here and shoot him so that I don't get shot in the
Yeah, that's
back
what I was
again.
gonna do too.
Oh, you want to do that? I'll peek.
No, let's both do it.
Okay.
Keep them
I'm
caught
not
in
the
the
best
swing
offer in this game,
together.
only in CS. Wait, who am I talking to?
Shoot.
That was not the guy that usually peeks it.
Gun here.
I dropped the op, I haven't.
Yeah,
There's
push
a guy.
C,
He's hit.
push
He's
C.
hit.
One on B.
Got him.
Pathetic.
In the back.
One enemy remaining. Souls.
Sorry?
Sorry.
Last one in CT, like literal CT spawn.
Good job. And with that, we had wrapped up the first half 9-3. On to the defending side. How would I go about playing this as Reyna? We need someone C.
I'd like to play mid. Breach is good mid. I can just like use my stun to left or right side easily.
I'm actually gonna stack C on the pistol round with. Can you wall C actually? Do you have a no.
Still in sight.
3 double doors.
I see the spike.
Wow, I had a really good opportunity to pick up at least a kill there, but I just whiffed the shots.
Last player standing.
You have one in. Did they just YOLO it, like, down mid?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
You disappoint me. Spike planted. Cutting their vision.
All right, time for a gun round. Let's get serious. Couple going short.
Cutting their vision.
More there. Sometimes I need to remember this isn't Counter-Strike and I really should use the skills.
One enemy remaining.
Good job.
I'll give it to you, Prophet. Apparently you're
on our
you're good, so
Right here.
streamer or some shit?
Yeah,
Thanks.
YouTuber.
Are we like YouTube famous then right now?
Well, I don't know about famous, but I'm sure someone's gonna watch this video.
They want to die.
Make sure to like,
Let them.
follow, mash that subscribe button.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna block you. I got one big. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're. I hear him.
Still in sight. Last player standing.
3v1 on the complete other side of the map. This might be a save round. Yeah, there's definitely a guy in mid.
Easy. One enemy remaining.
There are some things I'm just never gonna get used to. Use that arrow at A. If they're coming A, I'll rotate over. I'm gonna play mid at the beginning and just see if I can kill the guy window.
I have my ult, so I should be able to pick one.
That was the Phoenix guy. There's another guy here. They walled me off.
Cutting their vision.
Mid dead.
Plant it.
Planted at C.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
We do with like point. Yep.
Easy half second.
So it turns out this guy on my team that I got randomly queued up with is an old Counter-Strike Source player.
I'm sorry. Did you play
We
Cal?
won, so we're fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I did
What-
for a while.
what-
After all, you gotta be pretty old to remember Cal.
And a bunch of
Oh no, one short, too long. Down flash. Next gun round, I'm gonna come over and play A again.
Nowhere to run!
Inside.
They're all there. 4 or 5.
Cutting their vision. Last player standing.
Good try, guys. Do you want me to come A or do you want to go C? Up to you, Carrot.
Hold C. I'll just play I'll play really passive and drone out long if I have someone playing short. They
Long A.
They
Three
Reyna
long A.
eyeballed long.
3 long A, 1 short A.
There's like a mofo.
Spike planted.
Nice.
Enemies right there.
One short.
One enemy
close.
remaining. Last player
This
standing.
64 short A. You heard him long.
Don't rush me.
You're way too close for comfort.
And with that, we were on game point.
2 mid, I'm gonna be.
Down. Oh shit, I got hit by an arrow.
Yeah.
Phoenix double doors. Using his
But
ult.
he's ulted, so.
Good job. One more.
In mid.
One enemy remaining.
Grass and double doors.
Got him.
GG.
Defenders win.
And with that, we had won the game. Now, this isn't the first time I ran across an old school Counter-Strike Source player, or 1.6 player for that matter. Honestly, I've been running into a ton of them, and not only that, I've been running into a few of them that I know. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, when I asked them what made them decide to start playing this game, it was the old school 1.6 and Source mechanics. Which honestly, I can completely understand, because even at this point, I've never felt completely comfortable with the CSGO mechanics. Though at the end of the day, I still think I prefer Counter-Strike's utility to the power-based system in Valorant. But how do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, have a great day.